Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to the Blues of August 2019. We start off with some DVDs, and the first one is the complete series of Allo Allo. This contains all 83 episodes, in this 15-disc fat pack. You got the DVDs right here and there as well, and this is the index booklet with all the episodes there. Yeah, very glad to finally have this in my collection. This is one of my favorite comedy series of all time. There are two comedy series that always make me laugh, no matter how many times I've seen the same episodes over and over. Allo Allo and Married with Children, which I still need to get on DVD, by the way. But those are the ones that always makes me laugh, So, yeah. Allo Allo. Next one is Donato and Daughter with Charles Bronson. He plays a cop who, together with his estranged daughter, played by Dana Delaney, tries to hunt down a serial killer. And this is a television movie from the early 90s, and it's not bad at all. And this is not a sticker, by the way. It's just printed on the front cover. I did not buy 5 DVDs for €5 either. I actually got this in a trade, but yeah, not a bad movie. Donato and Daughter. I picked this one up from the flea market, Flatfoot in Hong Kong. This is the second movie in the Flatfoot series with Bud Spencer. It has Flatfoot, and then Flatfoot in Hong Kong, Flatfoot on the Nile, and Flatfoot in Africa. So I need to hunt down the other ones as well. Yep. Okay, next are 2 Italian films. You have Mio Fratelli e Figlio Unico. The English title of this is My Brother is an Only Child. And this is Il Posto by Ermanno Olmi. And it was this name that caught my eye because he is the director of The Legend of the Holy Drinker, that has one of Rutger Hauer's finest performances. And speaking of Rutger Hauer, he plays the President of the United States in Scorcher, a low-budget disaster movie that used footage from big-budget Hollywood movies such as Dante's Peak, Daylight, and Terminator 2. And like I said in my previous update, Hauer made some bad movies as well, and this is one of them. It's not terribly bad, but it's it's bad. And besides, I got it for free, so no complaino. This is Grijpstra en de Gier, a Dutch film from 1979 with Hauer and Rijk de Gooijer, playing 2 homicide detectives in Amsterdam. And it's been a long time since I've seen this film, by the way. But de Gooijer was very famous in the Netherlands as an actor and also as a TV personality. He was also in Nosferatu, Werner Herzog's remake. He played a policeman at the end of the film. But these 2 gentlemen worked together before on Soldier of Orange, and also on their their first international movie, The Wilby Conspiracy, also with Sidney Poitier and Michael Caine there. And there he is. There's Hauer right there in front of, if my camera can catch that. A little blurry, I'm afraid, but you can see him there. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. But you can see him there in front of Kane and next to Portier. But this is a good film, by the way. Really good film. The Will Be Conspiracy. And I picked up Spitters by Paul Verhoeven with Hauer in a small role. Here he is right there. This is the, as it says here, restored in 4K. And I already had the Dutch Blu-ray. And what I did was I compared the two, see what the differences are in terms of picture quality. And the Dutch Blue has the best transfer, in my opinion. It is somewhat darker than the Kino version, but it's sharper and more detailed, and the colors look more natural. It was restored by the it was restored by the Eye Film Museum in Amsterdam, and they did a terrific job. And the Dutch Blu-ray is out of print and it's not English friendly, but there is a UK Blu-ray coming out soon, but I don't know what the transfer will be like. I guess that it will have the Kino transfer, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'm not going to get rid of this because it has audio commentary by Verhoeven, and it's always a treat to listen to his bad English. So there you go. Okay, next is Casino Royale. This is the 1967 James Bond parody with an impressive cast, by the way. Peter Sellers, Ursula Andrews, Woody Allen, Orson Welles, David Niven, what's her name again? Joanna Patet, I believe that's her. But this was quite a chaotic production. 5 different directors were involved. There were constant rewrites, and the movie itself is a mess, but it's an enjoyable mess. Well, it's enjoyable at times, other times it's tedious. But yeah, Casino Royale. And I was in a Sergio Martino Giallo kick lately, so I got all the colors of the dark. It wasn't as good as I hope it would be. I don't know, I guess I didn't like the whole satanic cult thing, which is something you don't usually see in Giallo films, but I rather have the good old-fashioned mask killer with the black gloves and all that. But anyway, it's always nice to see Edwidge Fenech and Susan Scott, 2 Giallo icons, and George Hilton as well, who passed away recently. I think he died about a week after Rutger Hauer died. But yeah, this also comes with the CD soundtrack, by the way, next to the Blu-ray. But yeah, it had its moments, but overall it is my least favorite of Martino's Gialli. Next is this gorgeous steelbook of Alida, Battle Angel. And yeah, look at that, that is very nice. I like the colors as well. And this is a 4-disc set, so you have the Ultra HD Blu-ray, the 3D Blu-ray, the regular Blu-ray, and this is the bonus Blu-ray with a conversation between James Cameron and Robert Rodriguez. Now, James Cameron worked on this since the 90s, and he gave it to Rodriguez because, well, he's only going to do Avatar movies for the rest of his life. And Rodriguez did a great job, by the way. I think this is a fantastic live-action remake of an anime. Maybe the best one out there. Certainly better than Ghost in the Shell. And I was surprised to see the actor who plays the villain. Not I'm not talking about Mahershala Ali, but the main villain, who finally showed his face at the end. I won't tell you who it was, but I had to chuckle when I saw him. I did not expect him to be in a movie like this. But anyway, yeah. Alita, Battle Angel. Next is Shadow by Zheng Yimou. Visually it looks astonishing, which is expected from Yimou. I mean, his films like Hero and House of Flying Daggers, Raise the Red Lantern, and even The Great Wall, they are feast for the eyes. And I didn't like it as much as I wanted to, though. Maybe I wasn't captivated enough by the story. But it looks beautiful, and it's almost like a black and white film. And what they did is they shot the film in tones of black and white to illustrate the interplay between light and dark, and to follow the style of Chinese ink wash paintings. And it's absolutely gorgeous to look at, especially in 4K. So yeah, Shadow. Okay, this is Jenko the Bastard, aka The Stranger's Gundown. Very happy that this has gotten a Blu-ray release, and I'm even happier that it has a 2K scan. It looks really good, and the only downside is that it doesn't have the Italian audio track, but what can you do? It was directed by Sergio Garrone, who's still alive. I believe he's in his mid-90s now, and he made a few more spaghetti westerns, some of them with Jenko in the title, like Hanging for Jenko, aka A Noose for Jenko, also with Anthony Stephan, Jenko the Last Killer, and Kill Jenko, Kill First. And he's also known for his Nazi-ploitation movies, such as SS Experiment Camp. But yeah, very, very happy that this has been put out on Blu. Jenko Il Bastardo. Now this is one of the best revenge films ever made. Rolling Thunder with William Dufresne and Tommy Lee Jones. Dufresne plays a war hero who comes home after being a POW in the last 8 years, and but then his home is invaded by a group of scumbags who kills his wife and child and leaves him for dead. And he only has one thing in mind: revenge. But this is an outstanding film with great performances by Dufresne and also Jones as his war buddy. Yeah, outstanding film. And speaking of Dufresne, he also stars in Marathon Man, a great thriller with the classic dentist scene. Is it safe? That scene did for Marathon Man what the shower scene did for Psycho. Excellent film, excellent cast. And Dustin Hoffman, he might be too old for this part. I mean, he plays a college student, and he was in his late 30s at the time. But he is believable as this character, at least in my opinion. But yeah, Marathon Man, great film. This is a personal favorite of mine. Gone in 60 Seconds, the original classic from 1974. Crazy fun, absolutely crazy fun. Real car crashes, real stunt work. They don't make movies like this anymore, do they? Yeah, lots of fun. And for those who are interested, here is the digital code. I don't know when the redemption date ends. Oh, here it is. Code may not be valid after 12/31/2018. Oh, well. Well, you know, it says may not, so it might still work. You never know. Give it a try, I would say. Next is this very nice German media book of a great Walter Hill movie, Extreme Prejudices. Prejudices. I can never say that word properly. Prejudices. Anyway, there are two versions. You know, each with different front cover. This one and that one, but I chose this one because, well, look at it. This is a very cool artwork, right? I really like it. It looks great. Here's the Blu-ray, by the way. Nick Nolte and Powers Boot. Yeah, outstanding film, man. Really great. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the deleted scenes that Michael Ironside talked about once. According to him, 45 minutes of footage was cut out of the film. And Tiny, that's Tiny Lister. He was also in The Dark Knight. Oh, he was in many movies. He was The Dark Knight, The Fifth Element, many movies. But anyway, yeah. According to Michael Ironside, 45 minutes were cut out of the movie, and hopefully we will get to see it one day. But yeah, great release of a great film. Extreme Prejudices. Anyway, here's another title from Walter Hill, and this is without a doubt his most influential film, The Warriors. And yeah, what can I say about The Warriors? This is a classic, without a doubt. Absolutely a classic. And next is the Street Fighter Collection with Sonny Chiba. This is the three movies. I was confused with the sister Street Fighter, which contains 4 movies. But this is the Street Fighter trilogy. Outrageously fun movies, man. Absolutely entertaining, and a great set from Shout Select. Oh, here's another Walter Hill movie, by the way, Streets of Fire. I still need to get that one. But yeah, great Japanese exploitation action movies. Just fantastic, really is. Okay, next is this great box set from Indicator, Bloody Terror, The Shocking Cinema of Norman J. Warren, 1976-1987. I did a video about it some weeks ago, showing the whole contents and all. So if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. And I also showed this one as well, The Legacy, also another Indicator release. The thing, there were some problems with these releases. The Legacy, for example, doesn't work on every Blu-ray player. I have 2 multi-region Blu-ray players, and it works on those, but it does not work on my PlayStation 3. And I also have another Indicator release, Scum, with Ray Winston, great film as well. And Jimbo Shengo, a YouTuber from the UK, said that it has sound problems. I haven't seen the film. Well, I've seen it, but not on this Blu-ray. So I don't know if my copy has sound problems as well. But anyway, let's take a closer look on this set. You got the Blu-ray here with the different artwork there. You got a small poster, and of course the that's a very bloody Ray Winston. The booklet of the movie. Yep, very nice. And here is one of my all-time favorites, Fritz Lang's sci-fi masterpiece Metropolis. This is the 19th anniversary edition. It has been out for some time, but I managed to, I believe it's out of print as well, but I managed to grab one for a very good price. Lots of bonus material, as you can see. Yeah, absolutely great. Great film. Here's the 3-disc set. 2 Blu-rays, 1 DVD. And of course you got the booklet here. There's a behind the scene picture there. Yeah, incredible film, absolutely. And by the way, I have a little Metropolis collection in one of my glass cabinet. I might as well show it to you right now. And here it is. Here is my small but humble Metropolis collection that I displayed in this glass cabinet. So you have the this Blu-ray set from Eureka, 19th anniversary edition. This is from Kino with the lenticular slip. This is also from Kino. This contains the Giorgio Moroder version from 1984. The Blu-ray Steelbook from Eureka, and here are 2 DVDs also from Eureka. And last but not least, you have the action figure with the big boobies. Part of the Silent Screamers series from Mezco. So yeah, nice little collection there, if I may say so myself. Yeah, very nice. Anyway, that is it for my August update. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.